So guys, in this video tutorial, we will be adding some game events to the game. But before that, I will be telling you that we have added a wrong animation to our game of the player. We have added a jump animation to our game, that is this one, and that's why it is looking somewhat bad when we run the game, because it's looking like that. It jumps and its uh, legs are under that, so it's not looking good. So that's why we will be working with other animation, that is, let's double tap on that, double click on that player, and we will be selecting another animation, that is default animation, and that is this one. So click on player default and open that, and then remove the white spaces, that is that, and click that. Now this is the correct animation that we want. Now if you play, then you will see that there may not be any problem. Now you can see that the problem is somewhat removed, and with that I also want you to tell that uh, we are seeing that that the background is moving forward, but we don't want the background to move forward. We want the background to move in the opposite direction, that is, it moves to the left side, and the block should also move to the left hand side. So how we can do that? So to do that, you have to write some drag and drop, or do some drag and drop in your event sheet. So let's do that. So click on event sheet, and then click on add event, then select the start, that is system. If you click the system, then you can think of how you can do that. Then click on next, then go downwards. You can search it by scrolling, or you can type something that you want. So I want on start of layout, that is, when the game is starting, or when game has just started, then what happens. So I will search that on start. So let's click on that on start of layout and click done. Then you have to do two or three things with that, and what things we want to do when, let's do that. Let's widen that. Okay. So let's add some action, and what action we want? That is, we want when the layout has been started, then we want the background to move in the 180-degree direction. So when you select in the action panel, when you add action, click on add action, then select the background and click on next, and then go to the bullet area, this one, and select this one, that is set angle of motion. Then after selecting that, click on next, and then set it equal to 180 degrees, which means that on the start layout, your angle should be 180 degrees. It moves to your left hand side. Then do this for blocks also, that is block 1. We haven't removed block, we will remove that in some time. So click on block 1 and next, and then click on set angle of motion, then click next, and then click set 180 degrees, then done. And then do this for the food also. So click on with food, click on that, click on next, go downwards and set angle of motion, click next, and then set to 180 degrees, and then done. So now we have created what we want, and we have set it that when the layout has start, and it will move to the left hand side. So let's see that how it appears. So if you do that, you can see that. So let's see that. So now you can see that it is moving in this way. It is moving in the left hand side. So now it's somewhat cooler, and let's make it more cool. So now, as you know that our background is limited up to this much length. Let's see and run again the game once again and see that why I'm saying that the background is limited. Run the game. jump, jump, and then you will see that our background is limited. That is, it will end when it will end. Then you will see some white space. Yeah. So you can see that as it is ended, you can see this is the white space it is created, and it will remove. It will get removed after that. So how we can solve that problem? So if you want to solve that problem, we have to repeat this thing again and again. So how we can do that? So for doing this thing, we have to firstly check that whether we have leaved that part. When we have found that we have leaved that part, the last part, then we will replace the whole background again and repeat it as infinite times as we want. So go to the so for that click on add event, then go to the background panel, click on that and go downwards and click on size and position and click on compare X, then click on next and then set comparison should be like less than equal to. So click on less than equal to and set it is equal to self dot width, because we want that it should be less than self. Self means that the background itself, and click on that, click on enter self, but we want it should be self dot width by 2. It should be when it should be less than equal to self dot width by 2, then what we want to do, because it is the case when we want to repeat same thing again. So how we can do that? We will go to the background again and we will go downwards and we will set X to some value, because we want to repeat the same thing again. So how we can do that? We can set X is equal to self self. We can set is equal to self, the enter, and then self X we want to be self, and because we want the background dot X plus we want it to plus that thing, that is self dot width by 2 plus the self dot X. Okay, so we can do that too. So now it looks cool, like done. Now we are in good situation, repeat that thing again and again, and we have done that. Now there is no problem for that. If you run the game again, you will see there is no problem of white background. So it means we have some problem with that, and the problem is that is the simplest problem, because you can see that in the background section you have added X is less than equal to self dot width by 2, and the problem is here it is positive, that's why it is coming. Okay, if you set it as negative, then the problem will be sorted out and you can easily verify why this problem comes. Now let's start again. Now it looks cool. Okay, so let's cancel that. Now for the player, we want to add some cool stuffs to the player. That is, we want to add the jumping animation to the player, and we want to change the animation according to the keyboard typing. So how we can do that? For that, you have to firstly add a keyboard object, because keyboard is an object, or touch or click is an mouse is an object in constructive. So how we can do that? It is simple as like adding any type of object. So double click on that and then click on keyboard, click on keyboard, enter. You have don't need to provide any name, because and if you find objects, if you go to the object panel, you will not be able to find the keyboard as an object, because it is somewhat invisible object. So click again and add mouse, enter, double tap and click on touch, and then again enter. So we have added three objects that are invisible, that is mouse, keyboard, and touch. Now we are in good situation to set some animations to the player. So let's do that. Go to the event sheet, click on add event, and we want to add an event, that is click on player. Where is the player? It's a player, from player, click next. We want that when player is on platform, then we have to change something, that is when player is on platform, so go to the platform part, this one, and then go to this one, when player is on platform, so click on next, done. We want to change few things, that is when player is on platform, and when we want it to this game to be as infinite moving game. So it means we want that a player should move to the right. So that's why we will simulate the control as the go to the platform part, simulate control. Simulate control provides a controlling, that is can we set the control to left, right. So we can set it to right, because when our player is on platform, then it will move to the right part. So that's why it creates a game with infinite moving game. So now with that we want to set the animation for the game to be, click on next and player and select next, and set the animation for the game when it is on the platform. We want to set the animation to be uh, let's set that to be default. We want default animation for that. Click on done. Now this is good. We want to add another animation to the game. So if you want to add another animation for the player to the game, double tap on the player, you will find that two windows have been opened. That is, one is for animation, another is for editing the image. If you want to add an animation, then right click on that panel and click on add animation. This is for default, and this is empty. So for that, if you want to add an animation to the player, click on this, because we want to add the jump animation to the player. So click on that, resize that, click cancel that, and click double tap again and change the name for that animation. Let's change the name as, rename the animation as uh, jump. Let's change it to jump. Okay, let's cancel that, and now we are in good situation. Now we want to set something, that is when somebody presses upwards, then we want to jump that player. Okay, and okay, let's do that. So let's do that. So add an event. So add an event to that. So what is the event? That is click on keyboard, click next, and click on this. On key pressed, click next. And what key we want to press? That is, click on this and press the upwards key, because we want to press the up arrow key. Like okay. When somebody presses the up arrow key and this thing, we want to add another condition that directly links up with that condition. So add another condition with that, and that is player is on platform. And I will tell you why we are doing the same these things. Platform to that, and an action to that, that is player. Go to the simulate control, click on that, and go for jump, because we want jumping for that. Why we have done these two things? Because we want that when somebody presses upwards key, then it will jump, but we want that jumping should be done only when the player is on the platform. We don't want that jump should be done when somebody presses the key and the player is in the air. So that's the meaning why we have added two the conditions. Okay, now we want jumping, and then we want to add some time to that, because we are adding, I'm telling you afterwards that why we have added time to that. So we will go to the system and click on wait is for to wait for some time. So we will add some seconds, that 0.3 seconds, done that. Click on add action again, and click on player, select the player, and set its animation to jump. Okay, why I have added here the seconds, because I don't want to change the animation instantly when somebody presses upwards key. I want it to change in the air. That's why I have provided 0.3 seconds to that. So if you run the game, you will find some cool things in the game. Let's see that those things. So now I am pressing the upwards key. Now you think it's look cool. Okay, now it's looking cool. So we are in good state for this. Now in the next lesson, we will be adding some more events to this game and make it more cooler. So that's all for this video.